The next step was just figuring out how to manage everything, because of course
Yeah,
there's that realization that there will not be a cure or a fix or a magic
yeah,
bullet.
yeah,
So the past year has been learning what tools I need to help manage my symptoms.
yeah,
And I think that's another big thing that I would like to see change in how chronic disease and EDS is managed, is specifically in the area of pain management. So for me, that's probably been the biggest problem, is chronic pain from so many joint injuries.
mm-hmm.
Because as soon as one joint starts to be a problem, the other joints are quickly affected.
Yes,
So what has really helped me just through trial and error is finding that combination of both medical and non-medical treatments to help. Because I feel like pain management is usually, oh, here's a narcotic, or here, try yoga. And
yeah,
both of those might have their place, but that's not comprehensive pain management.
yeah,
So that's what I've needed. Not only medications and treatments and injections, but heat and ice, TENS units, red light therapy, magnets, different topicals like arnica or magnesium oil, movement therapy with Jeannie, getting therapeutic special massages or doing manipulation, dry needling, bracing and taping,
yeah,
cognitive behavioral therapy, ergonomic devices. So all of those things really have a good place in managing
yeah,
symptoms and managing pain. And I
yeah,
don't think a lot of people realize that, because doctors don't offer any of this stuff.
yes, yeah. And did
So
you
that's,
find, sorry, carry on, carry on.
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that's a really extensive list. That's amazing. Did you just sort of find those yourself through trial and error? So I'll try
Yes.
dry needling, I'll try massage, and
Yes.
just, and did you have some ones that, obviously you came across some things that didn't work quite so well, and you got your little toolkit, I guess, of what
Mm-hmm.
works for you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh,
Yeah.
that's a lot of things to bring together in a year. So you've really sort of nailed it, I think. You seem to have
Well,
a,
I've said that I would try everything once just to see
yeah,
how it would help and what would happen and where the benefit is. So
yeah. Wow. So that's a really, I love that list of all the things you've got. People are probably writing those down and trying them out as well. Good. Yeah. So, and you obviously work full time. Is that right? You're still working full time,
yes,
and
ma'am.
you have 3 small children. So a very busy life.
Yes.
And it's stressful working and running a home. And so how do you manage now? What's your sort of management strategy to keep, obviously manage your symptoms as well as living a full life? How do you
Yeah.
do that?
It's a lot of balancing. And I always say it's a little bit of just embracing some chaos,
Yeah.
because just knowing that every day is going to be different. Um, a typical day for me is I get up in the morning and I usually do a movement session to try to get some energy and some mobility. And then after I get ready, my husband helps me with whatever I need, whether that's to put on TENS units, lidocaine patches, braces, magnets, whatever I need, depending on where I'm going that day.
Yes.
At my office, I have a lot of my tools there on hand as well. So like there's an ice pack in the freezer if I need to go grab it. And I have a heating pad as well. I have a fully ergonomic desk, which has been
Mhm.
huge for helping with pain and mobility.
Yeah.
Um, I take a handful of medications during the day. And then in the evenings, I usually try to rest a little bit, and kind of from the chair coordinate my husband and kids for doing homework and fixing dinner and taking baths. And then in the evening, I usually try to do another movement session to just try to relax and
Yeah.
calm the muscles. And then depending on how I
Fantastic.
feel, then sometimes I'm then going to bed with more of my tools, whether that's the heat or the laser therapy or things like that. And then usually to go to bed at night, I have things like Audible books to listen to and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So every day is a little different and requires
Yeah.
different tools, but
Yes.
I just kind of pull it together to help get through.
Oh, that's amazing. That's very nicely organized, isn't it? And you said about your desk. I like that you talked about the ergonomics, because that ties in nicely with sort of what I believe in, is that you know, the body is going to be happiest when we're in alignment. So when we're so obviously if you're sitting at your desk for I don't know how many hours a day, you're going to need to have the best alignment available to you. So have you really found ergonomics useful for you, because there's going to be a lot of people who work who are listening to this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I have an inverted ergonomic keyboard. I have a rollerball mouse with a very specific wrist cushion that helps support that chair. And my chair is one of the fully adjustable, so shoulders, the whole thing is adjustable. And I've got a stool as well for putting my feet on.
Very good. Yeah, awesome.